Hey, hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, let me check if it works. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm Manana. I'm co-founder of Alion AI. So imagine that you run a fashion brand making 500K a year. Here's a painful truth. Up to 100K is lost because of customers don't come back. So this is an everyday reality of e-commerce. Most shops lose 60–70% of their customers annually. This is about 20% of revenue. Of course, there are a lot of different tools on the market that fight this churn, but they require expensive data science and marketing teams. Big brands can afford that, but smalls cannot, leaving them underserved. We know this pain inside and out because we lived in it. So my co-founder, Andrea, is a 15-year e-commerce leader and co-owner of a major Georgian e-commerce platform. This gives us unique data access and very deep merchant insight. I personally bring product and operational expertise. Together, we have built and scaled software company for more than 8 years. And our co-founder and CTO, Daniel, is an expert in complex AI workflows. So with this mix of experience, we knew what the small businesses needed, and we have built a really AI-powered web application for affordable retention for small businesses. Now, how Alion works? It works in 3 simple steps. First, it easily connects to shop's backend, analyze hundreds of data points to predict who is likely to churn, and then magic comes here, creates hyper-personalized messages and offers using the Gen AI. So in simple words, we give small shops a kind of retention power only big brands can afford without any expensive teams, and we deliver 15–25% higher customer-wide lifetime value. So we know, of course, that we are not only in this space. Big names like HubSpot and Braze, they are really powerful. They do a good job, but they are very complex. They are very expensive, slow, and built for expert team with big budget. Alion is first, it's simple, it's affordable, and is designed from the start for small and medium businesses. So here is a market opportunity. We start in most underserved Central Europe and Eastern Europe market with up to 33K small shops. But initially, we target 100 shops in Georgian and in Poland, and this gives us access to 9 million bottom-up market opportunity in 5 years. So first, we are a revenue launch, but we already have 12 committed partners representing 25% of Georgian e-commerce market, and they are ready to pay from day one. For scaling, we have 2 options, actually. The first is global integration with giant e-commerce platforms like WooCommerce, Shopify, eBay, and second is to partnership with local e-commerce leaders. So what we are asking, we are raising the funds to complete and finalize our product in 5 months to onboard these 12 partners and scale to 50 paying customers next year. So thank you, and I would love to take your questions.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so how personalized? I mean, so you talk, the AI acts, right? And so
Yeah.
you look at a customer that came through, and then the AI is going to be smart about reaching out to keep them from disappearing, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully getting them to come back. What are the parameters that differentiate the AI's action in terms of promotion, timing, messaging? How smart is your AI versus just saying, hey, it's spring, come back, buy another dress?
Exactly. This is our key differentiator.
Okay.
So most of the tools actually provide these possibilities, generated messages, but it's very generic.
Right.
Even to compare with HubSpot or Base, they are generic models. So
Right.
they are not so hyper-personalized. And they say, come back, so maybe
Right.
we have something to offer you. But versus to this, let me show you how we work from very start.
Okay.
The first is very unique approach here. This is predictive analysis.
Right.
So we use for this the machine learning algorithm. This is not something new. We are not inventing bicycle, actually. This
Okay.
is well-known algorithm, but it needs to be customized. And so this predicts here who is under the churn risk.
Oh, that's
What
very
is the
cute.
like-
Did you guys notice?
Yeah.
I noticed.
That's very cute. Okay.
So, and scores the risk rates actually, but this is not actually enough.
Okay.
So just to have these kind of confusing dashboards with all risk percentage and so on. The next should be, what's next? What should I have to do to return these customers?
Yes.
And for big brands actually has these teams, marketing teams, and also LTV strategists and so on, who plan these campaigns. But
Right.
small ones know that
Right.
here comes the generative AI. So
Okay.
now you can see this is importance, okay? And it generates very personalized email. For example, I noticed, Sarah, I don't know, that you have not restored the favorite coffee, okay? So maybe I give you a 15% discount and buy your favorite and restore your favorite coffee.
Okay.
So it's really analyze the patterns and hundreds of data and creates a fingerprint for each customer, for each user. These,
Okay.
we use for this the agentic AI. So
Okay.
it's something different from the very simple AIs which is integrated in chatbots. Okay, so
Okay.
it generates the actions based on analysis of data, research, and finds out what is the pattern. Okay, and reassembles this with other users as well. If some campaigns works for other users, this might work for this user as well.
Yeah.
And that's a root
So
of
have you
the
been
problem.
able to test this and validate any of the data?
Yes. How we validate it? Actually, we have unfair advantage of the market to access the 12 partners representing 25% of e-commerce.
Right, that's impressive.
Yes, and thanks for our co-founder, which is one of the co-owner of e-commerce platforms, 660 Degree. And our partners have millions of users. For example, one of them is Zoomer and so on. Maybe Zada, you heard about this platform. So, and we train our AI on this data, real data. We have already 20K plus real data, and we
Okay.
train the AI every day.
And-
So,
Have you been able to, and then in turn, do test marketing with the new AI?
yes.
Have you been able to validate that your agent is smarter about getting returning customers than anyone else?
Yes,
Right?
so we actually have a good result so far, but
So you
we are
do have
still on
results.
the.
Okay.
Let me go back, and I will show what we are actually doing. Here you see. So these are the at least 3 competencies the online shops need to retain
Right,
their customers.
right.
So what we have already done, this is data analysis
Right.
using machine learning. This already done.
Okay.
Now we are working on this LTV strategist competencies.
Okay.
This is this
Okay. So you're still working on
Gen
that.
AI, yes,
Okay.
still working
Okay.
to improve it and to improve
Okay.
again and again. So this
Okay.
is for retention and growth. And the more technical
Right.
part is as campaign manager. So this means just to integrate with multi-channels to send emails, offers, and so on.
Okay.
So, and yeah, we're still on this stage, processing these and improving our
Okay.
genetic AI results.
Can you explain the pricing?
Yes.
The pricing.
Price.
Yeah.
So price, we are SaaS based on the subscription.
Sure.
We actually have 3 models, but it's very initial. You know, first we want to validate our product and then think about what would be the pricing.
Got it.
But here is 3
Got it.
options, starting from the 99 USD per month and so all up to 300 and 600. So
So if I understand correctly, your essential proposition is that larger e-commerce companies, they got whole teams that do this stuff. They got access to technology and yada, yada, yada. But for the long tail of smaller merchants, they don't have access to all that. So for as little as $100 a month, I can be a long tail merchant and get access to that kind of functionality. Is that an accurate way?
yeah, actually our first target is small businesses.
That's what I said, yeah.
So, but it does not mean that we will not targeting the
No,
big ones.
okay, hang on.
Yeah.
So that's, again, correct me if I'm wrong, that's our essential proposition, is that we're offering small merchants the power of
That big merchant.
recurring,
Right.
recurring customers, keeping them, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that can, the other slide saying that can cost you as much as 150 grand to do it in-house. Yes?
Sorry,
Yeah,
come
I'm sorry.
again.
I'll slow down. So you had the other slide showing that to do this in-house, you would need a data analyst.
Yes.
You'd need it, right? And I think you had on there $150,000
Yeah,
is what it would cost you to do it in-house.
At least.
Okay. So again, just correct me if I'm wrong, our essential proposition is that, you know, you're a small merchant. You can't have that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead, our SaaS platform makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
So I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just a matter of being able to prove the results, right? That,
Yeah.
I mean, all the merchant cares about is if I'm going to pay $100 a month for this,
Right.
Yeah.
I need evidence that I'm getting at least $300 a month worth of benefit from it. That's it.
Yes.
Is this accurate?
So from our customers and partners, just me add one more insight. Even one of our partners, they are big retail shops. Actually, they have more than 1 million customers. But what's happening specifically in Georgia, but it's not only the problem of Georgia. They don't use any retention campaigns at all.
Retention, that's
so
what I was looking for.
all
Yeah.
processes are manual. Why? Because these big tools cost them a lot of money.
No,
Yearly, maybe
I love-
100,000. Okay.
I love it. So,
and what they do-
my advice to you is, I think the input I'm giving is, don't try to pretend that you can do, better than anybody else. Because all you're really doing is you're bringing the power of these retention methodologies and technology to the smaller merchants that can't have an in-house team. That's a huge thing.
Yes, it's a differentiator. So
a huge
I
thing.
don't argue that we will replace the whole team.
Okay.
But it would be something co-pilot, like a co-pilot. That's why we have used this. This is co-pilot for e-commerce. But instead of three experts, or maybe you need just one who controls the whole process. And this is easy because it's kind of, very simple. Even as you use the ChatGPT, you ask questions, and that's all.
What I'm trying to tell you is you've got an amazing, very simple,
you.
very simple business, and you keep trying to make it more complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
what I'm
right.
trying to tell you.
For what that's worth. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.